Holy shit guys, Marvel only just went and released the first official Avengers Infinity War trailer. Now, you may not know this about me, but I'm a bit of a fan of the MCU. Now that's actually quite an understatement, so you can tell just how excited I am for this trailer and this movie in general, and I bet a lot of you out there are too. So I didn't want to just let this trailer pass me by, so today we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 moments from the Avengers Infinity War trailer. Oh, and beware spoilers for pretty much every Marvel movie, especially for Ragnarok. When I first saw this moment in the trailer, I first thought it was the aftermath of a fight between the Hulk and Doctor Strange. But upon further inspection, it actually seems like the Hulk has somehow fallen through the ceiling of the Sanctum Sanctorum. Now, the last time we actually saw Hulk, he was on board the Asgardian lifeboat, as we saw a giant ship approach. Now, this has pretty much been confirmed to be Thanos arriving, so perhaps what has happened here is Thanos has just chucked Hulk out into space and somehow he's landed in the Sanctum Sanctorum. Or perhaps this is another moment. Who knows? Later on in the trailer, we even see Iron Man in this exact same location with the other characters, so this is probably going to be a pretty important moment. Now, if you're familiar with the comics, you'll know that Scarlet Witch and Vision have a bit of a thing going on. For Christ's sake, they even have children, however that works. Well, it seems like Infinity War are going to be following along this same storyline. In this moment, we can see Scarlet Witch in bed as a very human-looking Vision opens the curtain. Now, I find it quite interesting that Vision is taking on this more human-like form, even though you can still pretty clearly see the Infinity Stone lodged in his forehead. And now we're getting into some of the really cool stuff. Last seen at the end of Spider-Man Homecoming, we finally see Peter don his Iron Spider suit. Just before this, we see Peter's spider sense tingling, leading him towards a giant spaceship above what I presume is Queens. We then see Spidey on board this same ship, but this time he is in his Iron Spider suit. Now, I also have a sneaking suspicion that this is the exact same event that we see Doctor Strange, Iron Man and Hulk in following the previous scene. Speaking of characters with new looks, we get a proper look at blonde Black Widow and a grizzly beard sporting Captain America. Now, it's pretty likely that Steve Rogers is no longer under the mantle of Captain America and has instead switched over to his other comic book character, Nomad. As in this trailer, we don't ever see him wearing the Stars and Stripes, and instead he goes for an all-black number along with the beard. We also see that Tony has a new arc reactor to go along with a brand new and presumably upgraded Hulkbuster suit. Also, does this mean Tony finally has his Extremis armor? I mean, his new suit looks almost skin tight, and we see him during a battle in the same location, once wearing his armor and then once with it nowhere in sight. Perhaps Tony has finally made the suit, and with the tech we see in the Black Panther movie and the abilities of Panther's suit, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Every Avengers movie needs that money shot. Avengers Assemble had the New York battle, Age of Ultron had the woodland fight, even Civil War had its big airport battle. Well, it looks like this will be our team shot for Infinity War, featuring no less than War Machine, Falcon, Black Panther, Hulk, Winter Soldier, Nomad and Black Widow. Now, this entire scene seems to take place in Wakanda, where we also do see the Hulkbuster suit fighting. I couldn't actually quite spot anybody else. I wasn't sure whether this was Vision, but I definitely didn't spot anyone like Spider-Man, and I'm pretty sure these big open fields would really not work with Spider-Man's powers, so it's probably for the best he's not there. What the fuck is going on with Thor? I literally have no idea what's going on here. Where is he, or why is he doing whatever this is? It's nice to have some surprises for the movie, I guess. Now, we all knew this moment was coming, but the Infinity Stone lodged in Vision's forehead is, of course, one of those that Thanos is after. So, in this moment, we see someone or something trying to rip it out of his forehead. Now, it's unclear whether or not they're successful, but this might play into the next couple of moments. Now, we knew this was coming from Thor Ragnarok, but it does look like Loki straight up hands over the Tesseract to Thanos. And it's presumably just to save his own ass. Now, following on from this, we see perhaps one of the most interesting moments in the trailer. Now, we can't see his thumb, so we don't know if there's a gem on there, but that is indeed Thanos putting a second gem into his gauntlet. The Space Stone given to him by Loki, to be precise. But more interestingly to me is the other stone in the gauntlet. That is the Power Stone, last seen in Guardians of the Galaxy and safely in the hands of the Nova Corp on Xandar. That means that Thanos has already taken it from them. And that brings me to the final moment and a little theory of mine. Now, my favourite moment by far in this trailer is when a one-eyed Thor meets the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Who the hell are you guys?
Now, it's a totally awesome moment and almost completely fan service, but I really can't wait to see the Guardians and the Avengers team up. Just like Hulk, we last saw Thor on board the Asgardian lifeboat. Now, there was some Comic-Con footage that leaked of Thor floating through space after a big battle had ensued and landing on the windscreen of the Milano. That is likely how they met, but it always seemed a bit coincidental that the Guardians showed up at the exact right location. Well, my little theory is that Thanos had already acquired the Power Stone from Xandar at this point. Something that the Guardians would no doubt have been aware of and decided to hunt down Thanos and retrieve the stone. Leading to, of course, this meeting and the eventual team up with the Avengers. So, there we have it, guys. They were some of my favourite moments from the Avengers Infinity War trailer. There are a load of other really cool moments, like Thanos beating down SpiderMan and absolutely destroying Iron Man, but you can watch those in the trailer for yourself. I do really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and check out some of my old videos. I've been TheRoyalGorilla. Over and out.
His name is Luke and he's more than your average gamer. No ordinary let's player. Know about Easter eggs much better. Da 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 da. His name is Luke, aka TheRoyalGorilla. Even bigger than the giant Godzilla. Follow him in every game he goes. Da da da.